Ah, Mr. GameSpace, welcome. I've been expecting you.
Hey BC, how's everything going?
It's going great. It's wonderful. In fact, I think the building is completely ready and ready for your inspection, and make sure it's up to your standards.
Oh, it's probably up to our standards. I mean, we both designed it together.
That's true, Mr. GameSpace. We sure did. But after you, sir.
Of course, of course, of course. Thank you so much. I I can't wait to get a great tour from you.
Yes, sir.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Not the Ritz. Different types to wear it.
Buongiorno amici, ciao a tutti. Sono BC, and welcome back to another episode on the Diamond Society. Oh man, I'm at one of my favorite spots in this entire map. I'm on top of the downtown Central City Park, just on top of the canopy in the trees, and just kind of looking. And right here is kind of like one of my favorite spots because right here we really can sit and just enjoy and ingest all the things that I have built here in downtown, with the exception of a couple others. But really, all the major projects that we've worked on together, Amici, are right here within this little panoramic view. So, just to kind of recap, our very first project ever on the Diamond Society was the Space Needle, which is just behind us. And again, everything down here is meant to be dual purpose. So the whole point of the skyscrapers were not just to be hollow buildings, but something else inside. And the Space Needle was actually our King of the Ladder game, and upstairs was meant to be a PvP arena, but man, it just never came to be. And plus we built a PvP arena out at the theme park, so that was all good to go and fine and awesome. I think then the next project was the one that's right behind me, which is the what is it? The tower to HE double hockey sticks, which I believe was featured in a BC's Mini along with Pleasant Muse, and James Stev helped me build this. Really, really excited about the way it turned out, and that is the gateway to the Nether. I love that building, man. I don't know what it is, but I just love it. Our next building was also a BC's Mini, which is this glass encased building here, which was that first? No, that might have been second actually. I think the sugarcane farm was next. So this is the archive, the Diamond Society National Archive, the brown building behind me, and it looks a lot like an old like New York style, old fashioned 1920s hotel, but from basically floor to ceiling, that is a huge sugarcane farm that produces, I think, if I remember correctly, we were producing 13 to 15 stacks of sugarcane every single harvest. So ridiculous, ridiculous OP sugarcane farm. And in the basement is also a cow farm. So in essence, the reason why this is the National Archive or library is because it is a book farm. So you can come and get your books and get all that good to go. And then this building right here is the community center. And the community center was featured in a BC's Mini. And that is where our map room and our mail room is. So yeah, really cool build. I just got inspired to build something like this, and it worked out really well. Again, not all the floors are used inside that building. We just used the bottom floor, but it still has a purpose, and it is still cool. Again, we've done a couple other builds here and there, such as the theme park and a couple little things around town. We've helped people with projects, but our most recent contribution to the server has been the Stark Tower. And Amici, I want to thank you so much for the last few weeks that you've been joining me on this journey together building the Stark Tower. It has been amazing, and I have been so extremely motivated to build the Stark Tower, and I am excited, beyond excited to show you what it looks like now because it's done. It is done. And but don't worry, I got a time lapse to capture it all, and we're gonna get to that in just a second. But we got one last final piece that we have to install, and it's this. Oh yeah, the Tesseract. We got to install the Tesseract on top of that because it's time to maybe we should open a portal and see what happens. I don't know, but yeah. So let's take our Tesseract. Oh, it's nighttime. This is a perfect time. And we're just going to take a stroll down Diamond Avenue. We got our little SUV, or SUV? No, like a little camper that we built down here, which has been pretty cool. Man, so many memories on this server. I just remember when like all of this was open field and the village existed here, and it's just crazy how much this is all filled out. I remember originally the plans for where the archive stands was going to be like a fire station or like basic downtown emergency services. But I think these two buildings kind of help the city kind of blend out into the commercial district. So pretty cool. Oh, and the Brown House. Of course, we can't forget the Brown House, which is the residence of Mayor President Anus and his trusty sidekick, D's Nuts. That is where they work. Now, that was a challenge, Amici. That was a serious challenge to build something intricate, detailed, and basically do so with only the color palette of dark wood. And that's why we, if you could tell, I don't know if you could tell, but we ended up using dirt and coarse dirt on the roof. And I don't think I've ever used dirt in a building before, but man, it worked out awesome. So nothing but dark wood in that build, and man, it ended up sweet. But yeah, Stark Tower's been our most recent project, and this has been a real challenge because I really had to go and research and look at the movie and look at scenes from the movie to find really accurate, detailed plans. Because if you search on the internet for the Stark Tower, the stuff you find, it's really awesome. It's really good, but it's not a very accurate representation. So without any further ado, I want to show you. I told you the last thing that we were going to do together was the helipad, the landing platform. So check this out. Oh, snap. Oh, gosh. I love how that thing looks from down here. It looks incredible and amazing. Oh, and I actually see one block out of place. I'm going to have to go fix that. But look at like with the stars passing overhead. Oh, man, that looks so awesome. I'm excited to show you what's up in store. So, I'll tell you what. I can't get up there without revealing all the rest of this build. So, I want you to sit back, enjoy this music that I'm putting on right now, get in a nice cool groove, and continue along with me on the final leg of this journey together as we finish Stark Tower. snap. It feels so good to be on the roof of Stark Tower, to be able to officially declare it open for business. That's right, this project is now complete. Stark Tower is in the books, and couldn't have picked a better time to get it done. Amici, this project has taught me so much about research, about thinking outside the box on limited information, about building new styles. I mean, I thought the Space Needle was a challenge. This was a challenge too. This was a very, very big challenge. Nothing about this building was repetitious. It was all very unique all the way through. So, oh man, good times. But there's one thing I need to do, one last thing I need to do, and it has to do with this little thing right here in my hand, the Tesseract, the thing we talked about from the get-go. Now, I've got this beam sticking up, and this beam has been instrumental in this entire build because it is providing me with resistance and with health regen, and that has made the big difference between falling 50 blocks and not dying or dying. So, but it's kind of weird just to have this beam sticking out of the top of the building. However, in the Avengers, there was indeed a beam that stuck out of the top of the building, and it was when the professor had that machine on top of the building when he was trying to open, or I guess he didn't try, he sure did, right? He opened that portal to the other dimension to bring all those thingamabobs through. So that's what we're going to build, man. We are going to build ourselves a little Tesseract portal machine thingy. And yeah, it's going to be incredible. Now, I don't know if this is going to officially open a portal. Oh, wow, I just put 2 skulls on. That must be a glitch. I don't know if this is going to open any kind of portal that might take us somewhere, because that would be kind of weird considering, you know, we've been talking about wanting to get back to plutonium at some point. But you know what? That's not really something that I want to kind of concern myself with at this stage in the game. Let's see. I think I want to block that right there for now. And so let's see. Put that there. And then put this dude right there. Yeah. And let's go up a good ways because we need to, let's see, go like that. Okay, and then I want to take these 2 guys right here. One like that, and I might have to build off to the side here. And one like that. Perfect. Okay. Break all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, who knows? Who knows what the end result will be? Only time will tell. Strange things happen around this server, man. Don't know what to expect. Gosh, for example, like it's nearly Halloween. I mean, we know that just because D's Nuts came by wanting to do some trick or treating, and unfortunately, we just weren't in a position to really oblige him. But because he was kind of a little early anyway, freak. But but anyway, you never know what that guy's. I mean, I don't blame him. He sits in that office all day long. Who knows what, you know, President Anus has got going on with him, or for him, or, you know, I'm sure he gets bored. There's nobody else really working in that building, and President Anus just sits up on his throne and probably doesn't give him the acknowledgement that he deserves. So, you know what? That's fine. That's why we wanted to give him that golden apple. So hopefully he takes that golden apple and enjoys it and does wonderful, fun things with it. So that would be awesome and fine. Let's see here. I want to put this here, and then we're going to use these guys like this. And you'll see why in just a second, because they almost look like, I love these end rods because they kind of look like laser beams. But unfortunately, because of the scale of this, okay, break that out there, and let's see, does that feel good? I think so. I think that feels good. And yeah, so we can't go ahead and put that, we can't put this guy right in place because that'll just block the beam. So we're going to use the next best thing, which is its cousin, a transparent tesseract. Bam. Oh, snap. And we got the blue beam. And no portal. Okay, good. So no worries about going off into an alternate dimension at this point in time. But yeah, Michi, that's a perfect way to finish off this build. So, oh, awesome. I'll tell you what, stay tuned, man. This is what I need for you to do, Amici. This is what I need for you to do. Look in the video description. There will be a world download with Stark Tower inside. Take that, share it, post it on forums, Planet Minecraft, all over the place. Download it into your worlds. Use it in your videos. And point it back to me if you could. I don't care. Take it, try and copy it. It doesn't matter. But share this build with everybody and anybody in the community, and let's make this the new standard for Stark Tower. It's not about, tooting my own horn or getting my name out there or trying to be famous. That's not what it's about. You know me. You do what BC do, right? It's about community. About community and about sharing and about growing the love. And, the world needs a little bit more detail. And I hope that this build will kind of be an extra little inspiration for those out there looking to learn something. I've talked to a couple people that said they have, so that's awesome. And that makes me really, really happy inside. So, Amici, I'm going to sign off for now. Ciao a tutti and aloha. I'll see you around. Happy Halloween. Bye-bye. Well, sir, thank you very much for your time, and I hope everything was up to your standard and specifications.
Oh, of course, everything looked great, and I couldn't be happier with having someone else lead this project like you. But I mean, I did hear something going on around the corner back there. Is that supposed to be there?
Inside here?
Yeah, inside in there.
In here? Oh my
Yeah, oh
gosh!
my gosh.
Oh gosh.
Was this in the design? Oh my gosh. BC, run away, run away.
This might be some. Where's your
Ow.
suit?
Oh, ow. It's up there, I think.
Oh gosh, you're
I
dying.
can't call it. I'm
You're
dying.
Oh
I promise. Oh no, there it is. Ow.
no,
I'm
Mr. Game
Go,
Space.
go. BC,
No.
get out of there. You're
Oh, oh gosh. Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go.
Perfect.
There's a zombie who's in my face right now. I don't know if I was in the right
No,
spot.
you're good. You're perfect.
It looks like we're talking to each other.